Hectic, chaotic, and crazy are the three words coming to mind for summing up the first round of the high school baseball and softball playoffs tonight. ENC teams were spread across the state aiming to extend their seasons, like East Duplin and Martin County, who had a pitching duel up in Williamston. The Gators scored 2 runs in the first, then it was all Kyle Kern on the bump. Nails from there on out, allowed just 2 hits to start, 0 the rest of the game. But same thing for Jackson Ward. The sophomore pitched 6 shutout innings and left batters dazed in disbelief. Then with one final chance for the Panthers, Mike Lee went 1 strikeout. How about a second? And with 1 to go in the top of the 7th, a third to clinch a second round spot as the Gators chomp down on the Panthers for a 2-0 shutout victory to move on. Now let's slide on over to Bear Grass. The Bears hosted Chatham Central, another Bear squad, where Nate Gerganis had a nice day at the plate. Solid bunt to move the runner, but the throw is too top shelf for the first baseman, and in comes the first run. Bears would put up 2 after the first inning as head coach Terry Perry signaling for the hit and run, and once again Nate Gerganis down the third baseline for an RBI single, and Bear Grass gets the win 9-1 over the other Bear team. Let's go to some more baseball over in Littlefield. Tyler Randolph with a 2 RBI home run for Southwest Onslow to put the Stallions up early, but the Chargers would able to come back with Aiden Grifton to get a 3-2 victory. Let's head over to softball. Martin County with some fun attire in the dugout, taking on Fairmont, and Izzy Williams, a no-doubter home run. Get out the way, cameraman. Where's that ball? Right next to him. That was a close call as the Gators get a dominant round 1 win, 8-0 shutout to move on to the second. As for Bear Grass softball, after baseball walked over and the Bears had already put up 15 runs, the pitching didn't allow a single hit as BGC is moving on in style, shutout style, after just 2.5 innings played before each team said, we have to call it. New Bern softball hosted Topsail. 1 of 4 losses for the Bears this season was to the Pirates. Mackenzie Richardson not wanting that to happen again, drilling a shot deep into center field for a double as head coach Kenny Monroe staying optimistic. His senior pitcher and defense played well, but Topsail came back to win 6-2 over the Bears. Now in college baseball, number 4 UNC hosted Campbell. In-state battle where Alex Madera bases clearing double. No battle at the Bosch. This one was all heels in a 10-1 victory. Now in Wilmington, UNCW going for 2 straight wins over state, but after a 3-3 tie, a Luke Nixon home run, it was all packed from there. Justin DeCrescio, 2 RBI double, led the Raleigh boys 14-4 over the Seahawks. And as for Duke, they would hit 5 home runs total in the game. 2 coming from Ben Young as the Blue Devils, or Ben Rounds, get the win 12-2 by 10 runs. And last but not least, over on the ice, Hurricanes Capitals with the second round playoff game number 1. Alexei Potras puts up on the board. Then Logan Stankoven, he had 2 in the first game against their first series. How about 1 to tie it? Let's go to overtime here. Canes and Capitals. Jacob Slavin, the captain from way deep, and the Hurricanes get the OT win. They go up 1-0 on the Capitals to start the second round playoffs. That's going to do it for sports. For News 12, I'm Luke Schwartz, and that's tonight's edition of Sports with Schwartz.